Friends, welcome back to day 3 of 30 Days of Grace, living free, loved, and destined to reign on the Smart Believer podcast with me, Pastor Blessed Uwoh. Over the last 2 days, we've explored what grace really is and how it moves us from religion into relationship. Today, we take it a step deeper, understanding why the law kills, but grace gives life. Today's verse to consider is 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. And it says, He has made us competent as ministers of a new covenant, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. The law, all those commandments and regulations given through Moses, was never bad. In fact, it was holy and just. But here's the truth. The law was never meant to give life. It was meant to reveal our need for it. Think about it. The law says, do not covet, but it doesn't help you stop coveting. It also exposes the desire. It says, do not lie, but it doesn't give you the power to be truthful. The law can diagnose the disease, but it can't provide the cure. It's like a mirror. It shows you your flaws, but can't clean your face. So, when we try to live our Christian life purely by rules, I must not do this, I must do that. It's like carrying a backpack filled with rocks. The harder you try, the heavier it feels. Paul said it this way in Romans chapter 7 verse 6. But now, by dying to what once bound us, we have been released from the law, so that we serve in the new way of the Spirit. That's what 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 6 is getting at. The letter kills, but the Spirit gives life. The letter refers to law. It kills because it condemns. The Spirit refers to grace. It gives life because it empowers. There's a story of two preachers that beautifully captures this. One preached every Sunday, reminding his congregation of how sinful and unworthy they were, trying to motivate them through guilt. The other preached every Sunday, reminding his congregation of who they were in Christ, forgiving, righteous, loved, and accepted. After a year, the second church was thriving, not because the people were losers with sin, but because they were freer in grace. You see, guilt changes behavior temporarily, but grace changes the heart permanently. That's what Paul discovered. He was a man of the law, a Pharisee who prided himself on religious performance. But when he encountered Jesus, he found life. He stopped chasing righteousness through effort and started receiving it through faith. When you live under grace, the pressure lifts. You begin to realize that holiness is not the root of your relationship with God. It's the fruit of it. You don't obey to be accepted. You obey because you are accepted. Grace breathes life into everything it touches. It turns duty into delight, guilt into gratitude, and pressure into peace. The law says you must do to live. Grace says you live, therefore you can do. Is the difference between grasping for air and breathing freely. Grace affirmation. Declare with me that I am alive because grace breathes through me. The law no longer condemns me. The Spirit within empowers me. I live free, loved, and full of life. Daily practice. Today, whenever you feel pressure to perform for God, stop and take a deep breath. As you exhale, whisper, I am not under law. I am under grace. Then smile. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. The Spirit of grace is carrying you. Daily practice. Today, whenever you feel pressure to perform for God, stop and take a deep breath. As you exhale, whisper, I am not under law. I am under grace. Then smile. You don't have to carry the weight anymore. The Spirit of grace is carrying you. Remember to join me tomorrow. Until then, you are loved, you are free, and you are destined to reign. This is a Smart Believer podcast with Pastor Blessed Uwoh. For more, visit our website, smartbeliever.cw.center. Follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Blessed Uwoh and on Instagram at Blessed_Uwoh for more on grace. God bless you.